tutorial is how to play little wing chord improv for rhythm guitar. In other words, we're going to play the body of the song. We're not going to be doing the lead in this one. There are a lot of tutorials out there about the lead part of this song, but I thought I'd put together something that would help the rhythm players to play something that, you know, took care of the body of the song and also sounded a little bit like Jimi Hendrix in some of the styles that he plays. Also, I'm going to show you how to improvise in the style of Hendrix and add some things, and you can take what I've shown you and maybe come up with your own improvisations on it, okay? But it's all about having fun with the guitar. First, let's just go through the chords. If some of you beginners want to try this out, there will be a chord tutorial link at the bottom of the page, right over there. You can click on that link and it will take you to a tutorial that will show you every chord form that I use in this tutorial. Okay? Advanced players shouldn't have any problem with what I'm going to do today. Okay? We're going to start by just going through the chords of the song, the basic chords, okay? And I'm going to be strumming a straight ahead pattern like this. Something like that. Okay. Of course, I'm using a Fender Stratocaster, which is what Jimi Hendrix played. I'm trying to capture the sound of his guitar. I've got it out of phase. Pickup selector notch. It's between the neck pickup and the middle pickup. So, got a nice Fender out of phase sound there. Got a slight distortion on the guitar. The first chord we're going to play is an E minor. G, A minor, 7, back to E minor. B minor 7, B flat minor 7, A minor 7, C, G, F add 9, C, and a D5. All right, now that is the chords played straight ahead. Now what we want to try to do is inject a little bit of life into the song, okay? So we're going to start with our E minor. Go to G. Instead of doing the A minor 7, I'm going to do an A suspended 2, which changes the sound of it a little bit. That's an A suspended 2, and then back to an E minor. And then top that off with something like this. Okay, so this is what we did. Now what I did was I played my E minor straight ahead, my G, then my A suspended 2 instead of the A minor 7, and then back to the E minor. And when I hit the E minor, I let that open E string ring and then moved in with this. Now all I'm doing there is going to the 3rd fret with my first finger, and I'm on the B and high E string, sliding it up, striking it. That's all I did. Nice little old-time flavor rock and roll groove. Okay. Now after that, I'm going to go up to the B minor 7. And I'm striking a B minor 7 at the 7th fret by just gripping the fretboard like that. I'm muting the A string, button up against it. Got my thumb over that, so I'm going. So I want to do this. Just before I go to my C. walked up to my C, I threw in a little lick like this, which was A, B, A, C chord. So that goes something like this. Alright, nice little improvisation on that part. Now after that, we're going to go back to our G, and then we go to our F add 9, or we can do this. Which was just the F add 9 raise. We raise it a whole step to a G add 9, and then to an A add 9. Now we start up here. So let's go through that to see what that sounds like. So we had this. Then C. And then you would go to your D5. Right? Now, in place of that, D5, we can try this. Raise that, we get this suspended 4 chord. That's a D suspended 4. Okay, we started with C. Gives us some nice little eerie improvisation on that part. Okay, and we can also do this with this, so we could try this. Now what did we do there? What we did was we took the C, raised it a whole step, and took that 3rd finger and went, hammered down on that D string, pull it off like that. So and then after that, we're going to go to our D5, or we could try this. Now what we're doing there is holding down a D chord. That's an inverted D chord right there. I'm holding down the 7th fret, and I'm holding down the D string, the G string, and the B string, and then I bring my ring finger up to the 9th fret on the A string, and I get that. But if I go down below that to the D string and hammer, I get that kind of effect. This is what I'm after. So I went down to the 9th fret on the D string and hammered on it. Open it up, strike it again, go to the 10th fret on the A string, open it up again, and then to the 10th fret on the low E string. So I got this. Now I can also do this. Go back to the D5. So there's lots of options. You know, we can work with this and play with this all day and come up with a bunch of cool stuff. Slide that down and then strike our E minor. Okay, so let's play around with this a little bit and see what we can come up with. It's going to start like this. Strike a harmonic. up at the 12th fret. We just straddle the 12th fret. Put your finger right on top of that 12th fret. Just sit it there, barely touching the strings. Bang on the strings, you get that harmonic. And that's right on top of that 12th fret, okay? Now, improvisation number 2. Here we go. Alright, now you can take the examples that I showed you and come up with different things all day for this. Now what I did on that last thing was this. Alright, let me show you how I did that. Now what I did was this. 3rd fret, 1st finger, slide it up, just like that, and then bring the 1st finger down to the G string on the 2nd fret and the middle finger to the B string on the 3rd fret, slide it up a whole step. So I get this. Now how did I fit that into the song? Go up to my B minor 7, okay? Now there's one other thing I'd like to show you. Like that. Okay. Now if I go way up on the neck, on the 15th fret, I get a G chord by putting my 1st finger on the 15th fret and bringing in my middle finger just ahead of it, 16th fret, on the G string, and I get a G chord. Now I'm going to slide up to that by 1 fret like that, and then I'm going to go down a whole step to an F chord. And that's at the 13th fret. Okay, so we got this. And then we do the same thing down at the 8th fret. And that's a C. Same thing at the 10th fret. And that's a D. So we've got to our ending that we did earlier. Okay? So that's another cool trick. Now what I'd like for you to do is take what I've shown you and do your own improvisations. Thanks for watching this tutorial. Have a great day.